Driving around Cookeville today, everything looks normal. But there's an eeriness you can only feel when you're here. They haven't finished picking up all the pieces.
Probably 5 minutes before it hit, we got the cell phone alert that it was imminent.
Multiple homes are destroyed between Cookeville and Baxter.
5 years ago, Daryl Jennings says people didn't take warnings as seriously as they do now.
Can you hear me?
He remembers when the EF4 tornado hit.
There were some that were brought that didn't make it, and that was tough.
Jennings tells me he knew something was wrong when he looked out and up at the sky.
I saw one of the houses on Plunkwitson just go up in the air. I saw another roof come off, and about that same moment, the wind gust hit the back door and bent the back door in. As I was standing there, I jumped into the hallway, started screaming.
He yelled for his family, and they took shelter in the hallway with barely a second to wait.
Pulled my daughter out of her room a couple of seconds before her window exploded.
The twister passed, the wreckage remained, trailers flipped, and homes, well, they weren't there anymore.
My kids grabbed the little ones. Sorry. And walked through the debris, past things that they didn't need to see.
Worst of all, he lost friends, good friends.
We knew all of them. Yeah. Actually, one of the guys that passed away when I moved here in March of '74. 3 days later, he came squealing up on his little bike into the yard and said, "Hey, I'm Terry. I'm your neighbor. We're going to be friends." And he was unfortunately one of the ones that lost his life. So,
since then, the community built back up. Cookeville didn't stay crushed. It's come back stronger.
Nothing's the way it was before. Nothing is normal like it was before, but there's a new normal, and you can feel that on severe weather days.
This week's forecast puts some Cookeville residents on edge, but they face it differently now.
Like, this is the place in the core.
Brandon Smith with Putnam County Emergency Management says most citizens have a NOAA weather radio, and more than 2,000 radios are in the hands of community members. Jennings and his family are a lot more aware too. He's built a safe room. This is still home, but tornadoes don't play fair, so he trusts other things.
Yeah, right place at the wrong time is what I say. You know, the one phrase I come out of it with is "but for God."
I'm standing on ground where people lost their homes and lives. It's called Hope Park because that's what's on the horizon. Reporting in Cookeville, Hope Salmon, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.